Manipulation is one of the most dangerous forces in relationships because it doesn't announce itself openly. A manipulator doesn't come to you and say, "I'm going to control your thoughts and emotions." Instead, they work in subtle, hidden ways that slowly take away your confidence and independence without you even noticing. By the time you realize what's happening, you may already feel trapped, confused, and powerless. That's why learning how to spot a manipulator early on is so important. The first sign of a manipulator is guilt tripping. They make you feel responsible for their emotions. If they're upset, somehow it's always your fault. If you don't do what they want, they'll act hurt, disappointed, or even angry, making you feel guilty for saying no. Over time, this guilt forces you to put their needs above your own. Remember, love should never be about guilt. It should be about choice. The second sign is gaslighting. This is one of the manipulator's favorite tools. Gaslighting means making you question your own memory, perception, and sanity. For example, if you confront them about something hurtful they did, they might say, "That never happened," or "You're imagining things even when you know it's true." The goal is to make you doubt yourself so much that you stop trusting your own mind, and instead, you start relying on theirs. The third sign is constant criticism disguised as help. A manipulator will make you feel like nothing you do is ever good enough. They'll nitpick your choices, your looks, your habits, or your dreams. But they'll present it as if they're just trying to help you improve. In reality, it's not about helping you. It's about lowering your self-esteem so you feel dependent on their approval. The fourth sign is playing the victim. Manipulators are masters at twisting situations, so they always look innocent, no matter what they've done. If you call them out on their behavior, they flip it around. Suddenly you're the bad guy, and they're the one suffering. They'll cry, act wounded, or accuse you of being unfair, making you feel like you're the one who needs to apologize. This reversal keeps you from holding them accountable. The fifth sign is love bombing, followed by withdrawal. At the beginning, manipulators often shower you with affection, attention, and praise. They make you feel like you've found the perfect partner. But as soon as you're attached, the love bombing stops. They pull back, act cold, or withhold affection. Then, when you're desperate for their approval again, they give you just enough affection to keep you hooked. This cycle of reward and withdrawal is powerful psychological conditioning. The sixth sign is controlling through isolation. A manipulator may slowly distance you from your friends, family, or support system. They might say things like, "Your friends don't really care about you," or "I'm the only one who truly understands you." Over time, you start losing your outside connections, which makes you more dependent on them. The less support you have, the more power they gain. The seventh sign is using your secrets against you. At first, they encourage you to open up and share your vulnerabilities. But later, they use those very secrets to control you. They might bring them up in arguments, throw them in your face, or even threaten to reveal them. What you once thought was intimacy turns into a weapon. The eighth sign is twisting your words. Manipulators love to put words in your mouth or reinterpret what you say in a way that benefits them. You might say something simple, but they'll twist it into an attack or use it as proof that you're the problem. Over time, you may stop expressing yourself honestly just to avoid being misunderstood or punished. The ninth sign is selective memory. A manipulator will conveniently forget promises they made, things they agreed on, or moments where they were clearly wrong. But they will never forget your mistakes, no matter how small. This one-sided memory serves to protect their image while keeping you constantly apologizing. The 10th sign is emotional blackmail. They may use fear, obligation, or threats to control you. For example, they might say, "If you really loved me, you'd do this," or "If you leave me, you'll regret it forever." These words are designed to trap you into compliance. True love never needs to use fear as a weapon. The psychology behind all of these tactics is the same. Manipulators want control. They want to dominate your thoughts, emotions, and decisions so that the relationship revolves around their needs, not yours. And the more you fall into their web, the harder it becomes to see clearly. But here's the empowering truth. Once you learn to recognize these signs, you take back your power. You stop blaming yourself and you start seeing their tactics for what they are. Instead of feeling confused or guilty, you can stand firm and protect your boundaries. So, if you notice guilt tripping, gaslighting, constant criticism, victim playing, love bombing, isolation, weaponized secrets, word twisting, selective memory, or emotional blackmail, pay attention. These are not just flaws or bad habits. These are manipulation strategies. And the sooner you see them, the sooner you can decide whether this relationship deserves your trust. No one has the right to control your mind or emotions. A healthy relationship is built on respect, equality, and freedom, not fear or manipulation. You deserve a connection where you feel safe, valued, and truly loved for who you are. If this video opened your eyes, you give it a like and share it with someone who might need this knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe, where we expose hidden manipulation tactics and show you how to protect your mind. Hit that subscribe button now and take back your power in every relationship.